If you watch his tape, all you see is big-time throw that is an NFL-style throw down the field, a 20-yard in, a 20-yard crossing.
The athletic ability, he makes a lot of power throws. He makes a lot of unbelievable backyard throws. Body's in weird position, and then he still throws the ball on a 15 or 20-yard out and puts the ball on the
in the camp that the gap between he and Mendoza is not nearly as big as the public seems to think. Okay. And you were handed the first and 9 tapes for both Mendoza and Simpson. I promise you Simpson's tape's better.
This is not a rags to riches story. This is the story of a kid from Martin, Tennessee. A kid born into a football family. A kid handpicked by Nick Saban himself. He sat behind 2 future NFL quarterbacks for 3 straight years and never once made a sound. When his turn finally came, he was ready. 21 touchdowns, 1 interception, 9 games. Then, a cracked rib flipped everything upside down. For months, scouts couldn't agree. Mock drafts had him sliding out of round 1 completely. Nobody knew where he'd land, or if he'd land in the first round at all.
Hey, it's Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. We're sitting here at the 13th pick, so we're going to draft you with that pick.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama.
Round 1, pick 13. The Los Angeles Rams walked to the podium in Pittsburgh and called his name. But to really know Ty Simpson, you have to start at the beginning. Martin, Tennessee. Small town, northwest corner of the state. Not exactly a factory for NFL talent, but a place where football means everything, especially inside the Simpson house. His dad, Jason Simpson, played quarterback at Mississippi State. He spent the last 20 years as head coach at UT Martin. Football wasn't just something this family watched on weekends. It was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was Friday nights under the lights. Ty didn't just grow up around the game. He grew up inside it, studying every detail, soaking it all in. He wasn't just a coach's kid. He was a student of the game from day 1.
At Westview High School, Simpson wasn't just a football player. He played basketball, he ran track, he competed in everything. And the football world noticed fast. Offers came rolling in from Clemson, Ole Miss, Tennessee. But one call was different from all the rest. Nick Saban wanted him. In his senior season, Simpson threw for 2,827 yards and 41 touchdowns, with only 3 interceptions. He also ran for 862 yards and 11 more scores. Westview won the state championship. Simpson was named Tennessee Gatorade Player of the Year. 5 stars, the top recruit in the state. He picked Alabama, and that choice was about to test him in ways nobody could have predicted.
Here is where the story gets really good. Rams fans, listen up. This part matters. Simpson got to Alabama in January 2022, ready to compete. And then, he sat. In 2022, Bryce Young was the starter, Heisman winner, #1 overall pick in the 2023 draft. Then, in 2023 and 2024, Jalen Milroe took over. Milroe went on to get drafted by the Seattle Seahawks in the 3rd round. 2 future NFL quarterbacks, 3 full years. And Ty Simpson never once packed his bags. Most guys transfer. Most guys go find a place where they can play right now. Simpson stayed. He studied. He waited. He trusted the process completely. That is exactly the kind of quarterback Sean McVay needs. McVay runs one of the most complex offenses in all of football. It takes time to learn. It demands a quarterback who is obsessed with every detail. The spacing, the timing, the pre-snap reads, how every single route connects to every coverage. Most rookies struggle in that system right away because there is just too much to handle. But Ty Simpson has been building for exactly this kind of challenge his whole life. He didn't just sit at Alabama, he prepared. And now he arrives in Los Angeles as the most ready, most patient sit-and-learn quarterback the Rams could have dreamed of.
When Alabama finally gave Simpson the keys in 2025, the first 9 games looked like a takeover. 21 touchdowns, 1 interception. Sharp, decisive, completely locked in. His name was being thrown into the Heisman conversation. Alabama punched their ticket to the SEC championship and the college football playoff. Then things started going sideways, quietly. His throws were off, his movement in the pocket looked tight and unsure, nothing like the smooth, confident player from earlier in the year. 1 interception in his first 9 games, 4 interceptions in his final 6, and the hard questions started coming. Was Ty Simpson the real thing, or had defenses simply figured him out?
Here is what nobody knew yet. He had been playing through a cracked rib for weeks. He took a hard shot late in the second quarter of the Rose Bowl against Indiana, walked into the locker room at halftime, got the x-ray, saw the crack, tried to come back out for one more series anyway, because that is exactly who he is, before his body finally said enough. When the combine medical reports dropped, everything suddenly made sense. His full season numbers, 28 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, looked fine on paper, but they hide what actually happened. The real story is a quarterback who played through a broken chest for weeks because quitting was never an option. Rams fans, hold on to that detail. Matthew Stafford has done this his entire career. Broken thumbs, cracked ribs, torn muscles. He has never been the guy who walks off the field when it gets hard. The mentality fits perfectly. The Rams aren't just getting a quarterback with tools. They're getting a quarterback with the same toughness that has defined Stafford's entire time in Los Angeles. Mock drafts had Simpson going 34th overall. Some analysts wouldn't even put him in round 1. ESPN's Matt Miller said he was still struggling to find a team for him on night 1. Then the Rams called his name at pick 13, and the whole room went silent. Rams GM Les Snead had been quietly telling Simpson throughout the process that he was going to be a first-round pick. That pick came from a 2025 trade with the Atlanta Falcons, saved specifically for this moment. And before pulling the trigger, the Rams made sure Matthew Stafford heard the news directly first.